Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
The Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS.
Oh, behave.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Yeah, baby.
And good morning. Welcome, everybody. Brian, are you here today?
Yes, I am.
Raise your hand. Say
I'm
aye.
here every day.
Every day, like clockwork,
Yeah.
or like a virus or
I
something
know.
kind of thing. John Dinkins, Brian Barrett with you this morning, and it is the Wake Up Crew, and very limited stuff going on right now. But you know, it's getting kind of springy. Springtime is getting close. But we do want to tell you, and we need to find out when daylight saving time changes.
I do. I know that.
Oh, you do? Okay. It wasn't on here. I just was.
No, it's.
I wanted to remind you.
I've already worked on next week's packets.
Oh, okay.
trying
So
to
it'll
get a
be
head
next
start.
week.
It is. It's the 6th. Wait a minute. Wrong calendar day. It's the 9th.
March 9th. Okay, and you spring forward, so you lose an hour. You're going to spring forward.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sunday, March 9th in the morning. So Saturday, the 8th, before you go to bed. Spring forward an hour.
It's already getting later and later for, the daylight staying. I think it was like 20 till 6 the other day. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm right. Or the sun went down, but it was still daylight
Yeah.
till about 20 till. So,
Well, that's even sparked a renewed debate on, stop moving the clocks.
oh. Yeah, well, I don't really understand when they say, are they just going to leave it one way or the other, is what I think they're trying to say, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's been confusing. I mean, which one is it?
Yeah.
Is it daylight saving time or standard time?
It is confusing.
And I think most people would want saving time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
it
has
causes
to,
a problem in other areas of the
like,
country.
Further north you go,
Yeah.
that means the sun comes up later.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we deal with that in standard time.
Right.
With kids going to the bus stop in the dark.
Right. Right.
So,
Most of our entire life now is coming here in the dark.
I know.
So.
It's a scary place to come into.
I'm glad I'm never first. That's why I try to get here really
I
right at
noticed.
6.
Is that it?
That's 11 minutes before we have to start.
I'm the first person in the door.
Yeah. Okay. And Dalton's gets here at 6:16 or 6:12, 6:11.
Well, sometimes throwing headphones on when the open's on.
Right, yeah. It is City Teacher Workday, March 13th. That's a City Teacher Workday, March 13th. And County Parent Teacher Conferences are March 17th, and no school. Now, does that mean that City Teacher Workday, there's no school for kids that day either?
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
And spring break is March 31st to April 4th. And it's Throwback Thursday. All that coming up.
It's a big day.
Really? News to me. Hey, I was watching Rick and Bubba the other day. No, listen, no, not Rick and Bubba. What's his name? Rick Burgess.
Rick Burgess.
And they were talking about something, and it's come up. The NFL, some of the teams in the NFL want them to look at the tush push
Yeah.
and get rid of the tush push.
Saw that.
And they say it can be dangerous, but they're also, what I don't like about it is you're actually helping the runner move forward.
Well, you're pushing the runner,
Uh-huh.
and it's the quarterback generally. But you're pushing.
You're
them
aiding
forward.
him to run.
Right.
And to me, that's not a rule in football.
They don't move until
No.
they get pushed.
Right.
So it's not like a quarterback sneak, even though it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, it would be like if you're a running back and I'm the one of the offensive linemen. Or I'm a running back behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to push you to aid your get a first down. I think they'll change it.
Do you really?
I do. I think it's a cute little name, but I do think they'll change that. Some of them do it really well. Now, some teams don't do it very well. They've
Right.
tried it.
Well, it's Kansas City who does it pretty well.
Yeah, and Philadelphia. Philadelphia
Yeah.
does it too.
Yeah.
A really big time. But the Titans don't have to worry about that problem
No, they don't
because they
have
never get to the 1 yard line to try it.
right, and they don't have linemen strong enough to push anybody or running backs, or
Wow.
usually the defense is across the line of scrimmage before the quarterback can even get out of the pocket.
Yeah. I see you've got a piece of paper there. Are you going to add to this?
No, I don't think
Okay.
there's much to add to it.
I think the Green Bay Packers are the team that have kind of brought it up.
Yeah, some of the sources say, that it's an anonymous team who's bringing it up,
Yeah.
but it's definitely Green Bay.
All right. Well, we've got much more to come this morning on this Thursday. We've got news updates, state news, good neighbor events. We've got Today in History, and we've got birthdays all coming up, 6/11.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of sunshine for today. Highs top out near 62 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear skies, diminishing winds, lows falling to the middle 30s. Friday, sunny, highs warm into the lower 60s. Then lows drop to 43 under mainly clear skies on Friday night. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 55.
First Shot, growing in Christ with life and athletic skills.
So we teach God's Word at everything we do to implant it in them so that they understand that the only way to get through the world is with God on their side.
First Shot founder and executive director Andy Herzer.
Our focus is on our inner city here at Patterson Park.
From academics to athletics, First Shot's focus is toward building a stronger, more courageous spirit to face opportunities and obstacles that our youth confront every day. To find out more about First Shot, go to firstshottn.org.
At Heritage South Community Credit Union, you won't find crazy promotions with pages of requirements. You won't find endless phone trees with computer voices. You won't find an out-of-state bank focused on turning a profit. Instead, we help when others won't. We've been doing that for our community since we started in a pencil factory in Shelbyville almost 70 years ago. If you're tired of big banks, it's time to try your local community credit union. Visit heritagesouth.org to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Branches is not only a place to go to find help for mental, emotional, and behavioral issues. Branches Wellness is here to provide help in losing weight and in medication management. Branches believes in body, soul, and spirit, ministry, and care for the whole individual. Branches, the place to turn to find hope and healing in the midst of a hurting and sometimes difficult world. Go to branchescounselingcenter.com or 615-904-7170.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants. One of the things that put us on the map here in Rutherford County was our daily specials. Now you can go to our website, toots.com, and click on the Daily Specials tab to see what those are.
Hey, this is Jack Hayes. Come over to Toots Restaurants and play our cool arcade games. And while you're at it, come check out our menus.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Is your faith built on truth or ancient deception? The book Influence of Babylon from Leon Daniels, host of The Truth Will Set You Free on Sundays, exposes the link between Babylon, Rome, and today's churches. Get your copy of The Influence of Babylon now on Amazon.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Tests at the NFL Combine reveal that potential #1 pick and Penn State star Abdul Carter has a stress reaction in his right foot and he may have surgery. In the NBA, it's Jalen Brunson's world and we're just living in it.
Hart will hand to Brunson as he gets across midcourt. 95 seconds left. Steps back on the right wing, guarded by Maxey. Walk up three. It is good. In and out and back in again. Jalen Brunson delivers. And a three-point lead with 1:23 to go.
You just heard it on the Knicks radio network. They topped the 76ers 110-105. Philly has lost 9 in a row. The Pistons have won 8 in a row after defeating the Celtics 117-97. The Thunder were down 18 and came back to beat the Nets 129-121, while the Clippers outscored the Bulls 122-117. And on the ice, the Jets have now won 11 in a row after outscoring the Senators 4-1.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
621 here on the Wake Up Crew. We're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Are you ready to take control of your energy usage and save money? Well, you can download the MyMTE app to track your energy consumption, pay your bill, and even report outages right from your phone. It's free and available now for iOS and Android. So, doing something all the time. And you have an MyMTE app.
I do.
Yeah. You follow the rules, don't you?
Well,
Just really, really do all the time.
it's pretty handy. Dalton pays his electric bill on it.
Oh, great.
Pay your bill right there. I don't do that.
I don't have an electric bill, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, I live free. I have paid off 2 major debts.
Oh, wow.
In the last 3 months. And, man, that's such a good feeling, isn't it?
Until you're in debt for something else, right?
I paid 2 car payments. I'm 9 payments away from only having 1 car payment. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but my rent's gonna go up. It's something my son-in-law and I've worked out. But
maybe you can just forget.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But anyway, it's gonna work out. He took the truck off my hands, and and good thing about it, when you trade in with your family, you do trades, and you don't want the truck to like have really bad problems. So far, the truck is held up. It's not had a bit of problem, because you don't want to say, well, hey, it's your truck now, kind of thing. So
you miss it a little bit, don't you?
But he got in trouble at Rockville the other day. I think he illegal parked at the ball game the other day, and Crutchfield and Luker, commented it was WGNS truck.
Oh,
because he's got WGNS on the sticker and on the back. I said, nah, no, boys. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I had a good time at Rockville.
Yeah.
Real fun, wasn't it?
They were very hospitable and did a good job putting on the tournament.
Well,
I guess that's the first high school tournament. Now, they've had the middle school tournament for a while, so they know how to do it.
And then we have these 2 little games coming up, and then, boom, region. Here we go.
Here we come, Lebanon.
Yeah, here you come. All right, our song of the day.
Yes, we are looking at the top breakup songs, and this is a pretty good one.
That's Gloria Gaynor, and I Will Survive. Well, that's a classic. It still goes on.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Raquel Victor is today's Good Neighbor of the Day for the great things she does with the area's youth 4-H programs. Raquel Victor will receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
Well, if you want to send in a Good Neighbor of the Day, we'd love to get that information from you. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. It's going to ask you all the right questions. You can even throw it in the mail if you want. 306 South Church Street, Murfreesboro. That's the Good Neighbor of the Day.
Coming up, more. It's 6:24. Right.
Stones River Manor offers assured care.
It's so warm and welcoming.
Independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois, and here my husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
McCabe Vision Center.
Everything in my left eye just looked like it was cloudy, foggy, had a skim over it. Looked like I was looking through real dirty glass, and I was having trouble driving. The lights glared, and it's absolutely gone.
He's the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
The eye surgery was a piece of cake. It was so simple, it was so easy, never felt a thing. Once it was over, able to walk right out.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Nunley. A violent scene unfolded in a Brentwood neighborhood Wednesday afternoon. Brentwood police say officers were called to Lost Hollow Drive about a man who was stabbing a woman. Before officers arrived, a neighbor who was reportedly armed with a handgun attempted to stop the stabbing but was unable to do so. That's when the neighbor reportedly shot at the man stabbing that woman. Police say the woman is expected to recover from her injuries. Meanwhile, the suspect was taken into surgery to be treated for life-threatening injuries. Charges in the case are unclear at this time. Officials are now offering a reward of up to $15,000 for information about a fire that destroyed a hotel under construction in Savannah, Tennessee on December 11th. The TBI is partnering with the Savannah Fire Department and other agencies to find information about the hotel fire at $125 million Way shortly before 5 in the morning on December 11th. Officials say the fire is believed to be suspicious in nature. The cash reward of up to $15,000 is being offered by the Tennessee Arson Hotline. More news in 30 seconds.
Chronic absenteeism is on the rise.
Sophia A. absent. Julio M. absent.
These absences are often due to the absence of crucial needs like food, transportation, and health care.
Olivia H. absent. Preston L. absent.
But site coordinators from communities and schools connect kids to the resources they need so they show up prepared and ready to learn.
Jacob O. present.
Visit communitiesandschools.org. Being present matters.
A Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper who was injured in a crash caused by a drunk driver while she was responding to tornado damage in April of 2024 has returned to duty. On April 3rd, THP Captain Stacy Heatherly was responding to tornado damage in Morgan County when a pickup truck traveling east crossed the center lane and struck Heatherly's vehicle head-on. On Wednesday, the Tennessee Highway Patrol shared a video on social media saying that Heatherly was officially back on duty. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Good morning, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. You know, we carry Smyrna, 100.5.
Oh, yeah.
101.9 in Murfreesboro and AM 1450. We're all across the country, just everywhere.
Worldwide.
Worldwide on the World Wide Web.
Yep.
Say that 14 times in a row.
I'm so glad we don't have to put the www dot anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell your age when you do that, promoting a website.
Yeah.
No longer necessary.
No.
Everyone knows the World Wide Web.
Yeah, you're right.
Created by Al Gore. He still gets that. He did have a lot to do with.
Yes, he did.
He didn't create it, but it certainly that was part of his duties as vice president. A lot of people don't realize.
He's a smart man, Al Gore. Yeah, I'm talking like he's dead, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
And only lost very, very, very close to be president.
I watched a documentary on that on YouTube, of all places, and it was fascinating.
I mean, it was so close. They actually had to check.
Well, in Florida, it was 300 and some odd votes, but I think the title of the documentary was "Lost by One Vote," and it was one vote in the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the title of it. But
well, some bad news going around. We have a couple of deaths, celebrity deaths, 3 actually. Roberta Flack.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, tell my whole life with his words, killing me.
She was 88 years old, passed away. Our condolences to the Roberta Flack family. Jerry Butler is another singer. His big hit was Only the Strong Survive, which has been sung by a lot of people. Elvis Presley sung that song, kind of a banner song. And Jerry Butler passed away. And you had one, Peter Jason?
Peter Jason. He was in Karate Kid and Deadwood. He was 80 and an actor for about 50 years in Hollywood. He was not necessarily the
I remember him
headliner.
in Deadwood. I don't remember him in Karate Kid, but I do remember in Deadwood.
I don't remember him either, but and it could be the TV show, but I don't know exactly. Roberta Flack had ALS, I think.
Yeah. She lived long though. She lived a long time.
Yeah.
I think the first time I ever saw your face, I think that may be the other one. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Sure, but it is? Okay.
Jason was also in The Hunt for Red October in 1990, Mortal Kombat in 95, and Adaptation in 2002. And he was also a big voice actor in video games.
Oh, gotcha.
So, yeah.
He was probably in the video game Mortal Kombat.
I would say so.
All right, time for Today in History. Let's see what's going on.
Turn to Turner Security.
Well, it is 1957. That's the year. And the premiere of only primetime network TV show beginning with an X, the Xavier Cugat Show on NBC. Until X-Files.
You get that. I mean, where does that come from? I mean, that's just crazy.
Because this is Today in History. And the research is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
1963, Mickey Mantle of the New York Yankees signs a baseball contract worth $100,000.
Wow.
That was big money, too.
I bet.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Xavier Cugat show?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No. I was 56. I was born.
Well, I didn't know if it was still on.
No.
Didn't last long then.
No. 1974, People magazine begins sales. And 1981, Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder recorded the big single Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano key.
We were just talking about Paul McCartney doing that the other day. Dalton mentioned it. Here's another song, 1990. There was a movie called Hold On, but this is a single released by Wilson Phillips. It was the Billboard Song of the Year in 1990.
Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day?
That was a unique group.
Very unique.
Brian Wilson's two daughters and John Phillips of the Mamas and the Papas, his daughter, sang, and they're still singing. They're still.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're still. They went back. They got back together and they're touring now.
Interesting.
1996, American film production company Happy Madison Productions is founded by Adam Sandler. Boy, they made a ton of money.
Yes, they have.
2018, Barbara Streisand reveals she has cloned her dog twice. You'd do that for Ladybug if you could, wouldn't you?
What do you mean, yeah?
In 2019, actor Luke Perry suffers a stroke, unfortunately, at the age of 52 in Los Angeles.
Well, that was a sudden bad thing.
And I hate that he was young, man. That's real young. And that's a look at Today in History. Brandon Brooks is standing by. He's going to do his version of Today in History. He's going to rewind. He's going to rewind it back in time.
Yeah.
That's
kind of a cool name.
Rewind?
Yeah.
You don't think our
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be back right now at 6:33.
This is CBS Rewind.
February 27th, 1968. Frankie Lyman of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers died of a heroin overdose. He was just 25. This date in 1987. The release of the teen drama,
She's beautiful.
Some Kind of Wonderful.
And obviously in the middle of some emotional shootout to consent to date the human tater tot.
February 27th, 1991. James Brown was paroled 3 years after being sentenced to 6 years in prison for aggravated assault. I'm Brandon Brooks, and that's Rewind.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of sunshine for today. Highs top out near 62 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear skies, diminishing winds, lows falling to the middle 30s. Friday, sunny, highs warm into the lower 60s. Then lows drop to 43 under mainly clear skies on Friday night. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 55.
Good morning, T-Dots out here assisting with a couple of disabled vehicles like that when they're on 40 eastbound, right at 2nd and 4th as you come off the south loop. Just some flashing lights in that area as it builds in Dixon County on 40 east coming past Highway 46. Looks like it's picked up a little bit more, 65 southbound down through Millersville as that traffic comes through that section of Sumner County. Try to load up 24 west up through Antioch in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. Princess Hot Chicken has karaoke tonight at the Tanger location. Check out the menu today online at princesshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing, rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I've overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Let's check those WGNS Good Neighbor events. Not this week, but next week, Monday, March the 3rd, brings the Rutherford County Beekeepers Association meeting to the Lane Agri-Park. It's always on the first Monday evening at 7 o'clock. And the Lane Agri-Park is at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. There's a free grief support group every Wednesday morning at 10 at the St. Clair Senior Center. And the St. Clair Senior Center is at 325 St. Clair Street. Greenhouse Ministries needs volunteers, and they have a volunteer orientation every Thursday morning at 10. That's at Greenhouse Ministries, 307 South Academy Street. Don't forget the free computer classes from the Rutherford County Library System. They're offering them over at the Tech Center, the one on Minerva Drive. One of the free classes is at 3:30 Monday afternoon, and the other is at 2:30 on Tuesdays. For more information, contact the Rutherford County Library System. And WGNS is happy to list your Good Neighbor events. Get them to us at least 2 weeks before they occur.
Franklin's Printworks has been in Murfreesboro for over 25 years. We are a full-service commercial printer, everything from business cards, brochures, booklets to banners. My name is Jeff Carlton. I handle sales and marketing for Franklin's Printworks. We hear a lot people who have been working with printers on the internet, had issues, and they know that if we're working with someone local, that A, they know where to find us, and B, they know that we'll take care of it because we have to take care of our neighbors. Our website is franklinsprinting.org.
Everybody loves my cut. Whole world loves my hairstyles. Strange things happen when you get a Charlie Pitts cut.
The stars in movies always look young and good, and a hairstyle or cut from Charlie Pitts can do the same for you. Charlie Pitts is open Monday through Saturday at 2528 Las Casas Pike, about 100 feet from Desjardins Lane.
Strange things happen when you get a Charlie Pitts cut.
Monday through Saturday.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
A lot of controversy happened this past few days when Dalton went with the 3/4 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I don't know why he went to thumbs up and thumbs down if he's going to revert to, meters, like here 3/4, that doesn't make any sense. Do thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, didn't you do a sideways thumb one day?
That's neutral.
Neutral.
3/4. I didn't do measurements.
No, you didn't do that.
No. So
there are multiple levels of thumbs.
Well, there's only 3 levels in my book. There's up, level, straight, or down. There's no 3/4.
Okay.
Because how do you measure that? You can't measure that.
You can't.
No.
That's why I just deliver and don't worry about what
happens.
happens
Go ahead.
next.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
A hacker got into my bank account and left me a note.
Really?
It said, "Please save more money. This was a waste of time."
I'll give that 5 and 5. No, I'll give it a thumbs up.
7/16 thumb up.
I give it a thumbs up. It's good to go. Thursday. Got one more day.
We'll see if we can't make it 5
Get a chance
for
to
5.
live. I've got some new ones coming up next week that I got from listeners.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 641.
CBS News Special Report. A shocking discovery in New Mexico. Officials there say actor Gene Hackman, his wife, and pet are all dead. CBS's Vladimir Duthier.
Santa Fe County Sheriff's deputies discovered the bodies of Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa, along with their dog, on Wednesday afternoon. and say the investigation is active and ongoing.
Officials give no cause of death but do not suspect foul play. Hackman starred in dozens of movies and claimed 2 Academy Awards.
The winner is Mr. Gene Hackman.
His first Oscar for playing Detective Popeye Doyle in 1971's The French Connection. His second came 21 years later for his role as Sheriff Little Bill Daggett in Unforgiven.
He just walked over there real slow because he was drunk. Shot him right through the liver.
Gene Hackman was 95 years old. His wife, Betsy Arakawa, a classical piano player, 63. CBS News Special Report.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
1 year has passed since then 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers was reported missing from his Sumner County home. On February 26, 2024, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office issued a missing persons report, prompting a widespread search effort that included a TBI endangered child alert, later elevated to a statewide Amber Alert. Multiple local, state, and federal agencies, including the FBI and Secret Service, assisted in the search, conducting a large-scale operations on the ground, in the water, and from the air. Despite exhaustive efforts, no confirmed sightings of Sebastian have been reported. However, law enforcement agencies remain committed to the investigation. Sheriff Eric Craddock reassured the community that search continues, emphasizing the importance of verified information over speculation. Meanwhile, school safety remains a major concern across Middle Tennessee as the region has seen an alarming increase in threats this academic year. On Tuesday morning, Greenbrier Middle School was placed on lockdown following a bomb threat, which was ultimately determined to be false. Assistant Director of Schools Steve Sorrells acknowledged that such disruptions are becoming more common, often originating from anonymous phone calls or social media posts. In Wilson County, authorities have handled 23 school-related threats in just the first 3 months of the school year, with 18 occurring within a 2-week span. Law enforcement officials emphasize the importance of reporting threats directly to authorities rather than posting about them online, as misinformation can delay investigations. To enhance security, state officials are encouraging families statewide to download the SafeTN app, which allows users to anonymously report potential threats. Special Agent Jason Pack of the Department of Safety and Homeland Security urges Tennesseans to utilize this app, stressing that no piece of information is too small when it comes to ensuring school safety. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Welcome to the Restore. What are you looking for today?
I'm looking for a new sofa.
We got it here at the Restore.
Find it at the Restore.
If you need trim or molding, come on down here to see us at the Restore.
We got it at the Habitat Restore.
And all of our lighting is 50% off here at the Restore.
We got it.
Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Stickers, labels, we do a lot of direct mail, booklets, manuals, programs. My name is Jeff Carlton. I handle sales and marketing for Franklin's Print Works here at Murfreesboro. We are at 2227 South Park Drive. Franklin's Print Works has been in Murfreesboro for over 25 years. We are a full-service commercial printer. We offer everything from business cards to brochures, booklets to banners, everything in between. Our website is franklinsprinting.org.
All right, guys, if you're only middle-aged but wondering why it seems harder to keep up, you're not alone. It may be caused by low testosterone. Testosterone therapy, or TRT, can help you get back to your best. But not just any TRT, not those websites offering only basic treatments. You have to see the provider specialist at Low T Center. They offer advanced personalized treatments with over a decade of experience. At Low T Center, you'll start with a simple test and get your results in about 25 minutes. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment online. lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
First Shot, growing in Christ with life and athletic skills.
So we teach God's Word at everything we do to implant it in them so that they understand that the only way to get through the world is with God on their side.
First Shot founder and executive director Andy Herzer.
Our focus is on our inner city here at Patterson Park.
From academics to athletics, First Shot's focus is toward building a stronger, more courageous spirit to face opportunities and obstacles that our youth confront every day. To find out more about First Shot, go to firstshottn.org.
Jeff's family-friendly restaurant is celebrating 20 years of serving up meals just like Grandma makes, maybe even better.
It is excellent. Very good food. It's kind of like eating at home.
Good food.
Good food. Very good. And the service is good. Real nice folks here.
Open every day except Tuesday from 11 to 6 and Sundays from 11 to 5. Jeff's is at 467 South Hancock Street, just off MLK Boulevard. It's well worth the trip.
So good.
Jeff's family-friendly restaurant.
Man on the Street Newsmakers, brought to you by Old National Bank in Murfreesboro.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking. Old National Bank is in the borough on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Old National Bank at 2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard, which used to be Mercury Boulevard.
Visit us and enjoy warm, homemade cookies at Old National Bank.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How important is it to stay active?
You hear people use the term use it or lose it, but definitely the patients that I see that try to remain active in some way.
Dr. Russell McKissick from TOA.
Doing something to get your heart rate up, doing something to keep your muscles moving can definitely slow what time does to your body. And I've seen people that even though had bad knees or hips on x-ray, still were able to continue to stay functional because they kept at it. We do know that a joint that's in motion is a healthier joint, so even if you got a bad looking x-ray or you've got some wear in certain areas, sometimes staying active kind of keeps that joint a little healthier. Do the best you can to find something. Every body's body is different, so the more you use your muscles, the more you can slow the decline of weakness, the more you can keep your body stronger longer, keep your bones stronger, all those things that we're looking to avoid, sort of wear and tear issues that we have down the road, trying to slow that as much as possible. Just in general, our bodies don't burn our calories as quickly as we get older, and so it becomes more difficult to manage your weight as well. The healthier a joint is, the stronger your muscles, sort of the more you use a joint, the ligaments and tendons are more compliant. Like I said earlier, a joint in motion is a healthier joint, and so keeping those active does seem to decrease our risks.
Information you need on WGNS, focusing on the importance of staying active.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It's 12 minutes before 7 o'clock. We've got news at the top of the hour, and then Brian will take over from there, and then you'll hear about Brian. You'll hear him a little bit more during the rest of the morning. He'll be on at 10 with his show and then his own personal show. And he'll be like working some engineering issues, and he'll be, sometimes you hear him on Action Line. Sometimes you hear him on, what's the name of that show? Oh, yeah, the Round Table. Yeah. Sometimes, and then sometimes they just mention your name.
Yeah. Can't get away from me.
No. But
ball games tomorrow night, Saturday night.
I'm talking about me. I don't listen to the show.
No. What show? Any show?
Yeah, I don't listen to your show.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're talking about
It's like 6 days a week.
Yeah, you're.
I'm a marathon coach's show Saturday.
You need to work that out. I think that's going to be a disaster. Just my honest opinion. You're going to have to work that out. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Well, going forward,
come in and we're going to have a 3-minute interview. Huh? What?
I think this will probably be the last year for that.
Oh.
We're just going to alternate next year.
Oh, like girls, boys again. Yeah, probably. That's
probably not skip that week.
That's probably what you should have done this year. Okay, here we go. Yeah. But
it's only 14.
Hindsight, yeah. What's the point?
I know.
I don't mind working till. Wait a minute.
3.5 hours.
Is that going to be March 1st?
It is.
Oh, that's bad news. I got more bad news to tell you.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Okay. Did you got a little news? The Yankees, the New York Yankees, they're going to be able to grow beards now.
Oh yeah.
They're the only team in baseball that are going to grow beards. They couldn't grow beards. Now they can. So they have to keep them. They have to keep them really nice and neat. But
it was George Steinbrenner's rule,
right?
And then his son is owner of the team now, I guess. Hal.
Right. Well, actually, they said Devin Williams is a new relief pitcher for them. He was with Milwaukee, and he says he doesn't feel comfortable on the mound without a beard. Okay, so there you go. But he said that he would, he went and asked, and Hal just told him, yes, we're going to let you do that. So
They could have a 5 o'clock shadow a little bit.
Oh, well, that's, yeah.
But that was.
But
that
you
was the
remember
extent
Johnny
of it.
Damon, who played for the Red Sox, had a big long beard and he shaved it and all that. So
they had to keep their hair cut too.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him actually right here in the Yankees, and then it looks like a completely different person.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, they don't put numbers. They put numbers on their back, but they don't put names of the players on their back. That'll be the next thing that happens. I don't know if that'll ever happen to a Yankee uniform. Could, but they're the only team that they don't have their names on the back of their uniforms.
Is that really important? Do you think the names on their back?
If I'm announcing a baseball game, I think it is. I think it would be helpful. Yeah. When they come up to the plate, you don't have to check you can check the number and his name. I don't know when that started. That was probably 80s, I guess, when they started doing names. Maybe you could do some research on that, Brian, and come back with us with a full report sometime. All right, we're going to do some birthdays. Going to celebrate some birthdays today, and then we're going to do what's that other thing we do? Oh yeah, holidays. Yeah.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Is there a beard code here at the station?
No.
Obviously, you don't prescribe to it or anything.
I have one.
Well, everybody that works here just about has one, some shape, form, or fashion. Scott has a goatee kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
What'd you give me that look for? Like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Just trying to think.
Bart doesn't.
Melissa doesn't. Just kidding.
Yeah, 6 days in a row is kind of a long time to work with you. Absolutely. All right, happy birthday today to Charles Strite. He was born in 1878, American inventor who invented the automatic pop-up toaster.
Well, how about
born
that?
in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, that
I actually bought one the other day.
That explains why it's National Toast Day. Just adding a little flavor.
Okay, way to go. Way to go.
I'm not going to use that as a
You've
holiday.
ruined holidays.
I've got more.
Oh, you don't do just one like he does?
No.
Okay.
No. Too many good ones.
In 1897, Marian Anderson, American contralto and celebrated singer. She was big time, man. She was big.
She lived in her 90s.
I know. 1993 is when she died. 1902, John Steinbeck, American author, Grapes of Wrath. He won a Nobel Prize in 1962. Born in Salinas, California. He died in 68. In 1968. In 1930, Joanne Woodward, American actress, producer, activist, and philanthropist. She was also Paul Newman's wife. Born in Thomasville, Georgia. Now, and she's got that little southern accent. You can hear it on her. In 1932, Elizabeth Taylor, English-American actress, businesswoman, and humanitarian. She was in Father of the Bride, the original, Butterfield 8, Cleopatra. And in 1981, Josh Groban, You Raise Me Up.
So I can stand on mountains.
And that's a look at our celebrity birthdays locally. We've got Doug Roberts having a birthday today, Patricia Woods, William Harper, Kara Greer, and Gene Alsop. Happy birthday from News Radio WGNS.
All right, those are the names we have so far. Call or text in. Let us know who's celebrating. You got until about 7:30 to get those into us. 615-893-1450. Today, it's National Chili Day and National Strawberry Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of sunshine for today. Highs top out near 62 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows fall into the middle 30s. Friday, sunny. Highs warm into the lower 60s. Then lows drop to 43 under mainly clear skies on Friday night. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 55.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Good morning. So far, so good as far as serious wrecks go on the interstate out here. We've seen a couple of fender benders. It has increased with more volume. 24 westbound coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County up to Antioch. 65 looks like it's on the increase. Going northbound out of Brentwood, Franklin up from Williamson County into South Nashville. Hey, Prince's Hot Chicken has karaoke tonight at the Tanger location. Order online today on their website at princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios, MTE Sharing Change has now donated more than $11 million to local nonprofits assisting worthy causes in our community. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
Hi, this is Stan with Parks Auction Company, and by now you've probably heard our commercials and know that we are committed to helping you increase your investments. Call 896-4600 to set an appointment with me or one of my team members. That's 896-4600. Parks Auction Company. We handle everything.
Turner Security is proud to offer Honeywell Max Pro Cloud for your business. Control your security, access control, and camera system with one app. Arm your security, see your cameras, and unlock a door for a small monthly fee and no contract. Tired of paying for overnight guard service that doesn't work and costs too much? At Turner Security, we have your solution.
Attention to the individual with a backpack. You are in a restricted area and need to leave immediately.
Video monitoring with real-time live talk from Turner Security.
Turn to Turner Security.
Did ancient Babylon shape today's churches? The book Influence of Babylon from Leon Daniels, host of The Truth Will Set You Free on Sundays, reveals the shocking connection through Rome. Discover the truth, Influence of Babylon. Get your copy today, now on Amazon.
She was a fixture on shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl.
Oh my God, Georgina. You told her a little secret.
There's Michelle Trachtenberg with co-star Blake Lively. Trachtenberg died suddenly Wednesday. Lively breaking her It Ends With Us drama social media blackout on Instagram, posting, "The world lost a deeply sensitive and good person.
Now I will come back for you."
There's Simu Liu in Last Breath. It's based on a true story of deep-sea divers on a dangerous rescue mission. Simu telling me the diver training was hardcore.
Before the movie, my scuba diving experience amounted to I was in Cancun one time and they were like, "Do you want to go scuba dive?" This was very much not that.
Last Breath is out tomorrow. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
And now, a Progressive ad brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Drivers who switch to Progressive could save big. With Progressive, this has been a Progressive ad from Progressive. See if you could save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE or Progressive.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is 2 minutes till 7 o'clock. That's right. It's already, this hour just blew by.
Sure did.
I mean, it just really did. Raquel Victor is today's Good Neighbor of the Day for the great things she does with the area's youth 4-H programs. That's such a good program.
Mm-hmm.
Raquel Victor is going to receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
So if you know someone like Raquel that you would like to nominate as Good Neighbor of the Day, help us out. I mean, it's all listener-driven here. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in. And we'll have them on in the coming weeks. We do it each weekday morning, so there's a lot there, you know. Also, birthdays and anniversaries. You've got about a half an hour to add your special person on the list for this 27th day of February. 615-893-1450 for the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club.
Firefighters are going door to door to make sure everyone is counted in the Murfreesboro Census. Fill out your mailer or go to murfreesborocensus.com. Counting 20,000 new residents could mean $3.5 million for the city's roads, parks, and services.
We've got more to come. Stay tuned for more of the Wake Up Crew. Right now, it's 7 o'clock here on WGNS.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Remembering Gene Hackman.
All right, Popeye's here. Get your hands on your head, get off the bar, and get on the wall.
New Pentagon memo.
A full ban on transgender military service.
Gaza hostage bodies and prisoners released. Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. It's considered one of the greatest chase scenes ever filmed, and Gene Hackman was at the wheel as the conflicted New York City cop in The French Connection. This morning, there's word the celebrated actor has been found dead in his New Mexico home. He was 95. Police also found the bodies of his wife and dog, but do not suspect foul play. CBS's Michael George says Hackman was a fixture in major movies for decades.
Whatever you do, don't sell that cow.
Gene Hackman rose to stardom in the 1967 film Bonnie and Clyde, a role which would earn him the first of 5 Academy Award nominations. He went on to bring home 2 Oscars for Best Actor in The French Connection in 1972.
What's my name?
Doyle.
What?
Mr. Doyle.
Come here. Get over there. Get your hands on your head. Harley.
And then 2 decades later,
See what kind of books Mr. Beauchamp is packing here.
for Best Supporting Actor in Unforgiven, both roles bringing critical acclaim.
I think I've been very lucky that I've been offered quite a good variety of things to do.
Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The U.S. Supreme Court has temporarily paused a lower court order that told the Trump administration to release frozen foreign aid funding by midnight last night. The U.S. Agency for International Development has been an early target of the administration. Thousands of USAID workers who've been fired or placed on leave are being told to clear out their workspaces today and tomorrow. CBS's Linda Kenyon says the administration is now detailing its funding cuts for the agency.
In both a memo and in court filings, the Trump administration said it would eliminate more than 90% of USAID's foreign aid contracts and $60 billion in U.S. assistance worldwide. The administration, through the Department of Government Efficiency, has already cut most of USAID's staff, leaving less than 600 people employed and cutting thousands of other positions. While legal challenges continue, the White House has left few surviving projects, including health-related programs.
This week, the Secretary of Veterans Affairs boasted of about $2 billion worth of cuts, but then paused the cancellation of nearly 900 contracts, including deals to fund cancer care and prosthetics. A new Pentagon memo detailed in a court filing says transgender troops can't serve unless they meet a war-fighting need. It's a response to a lawsuit challenging President Trump's executive order against transgender military service. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
This is an issue that a court is addressing right now, but the court at least knows how extreme the government's policy is. This is not a policy designed to accommodate such service members. This is a policy to show them the door out of military service.
Attorney General Pam Bondi tells Fox News the Justice Department will likely release its files on the late accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein today.
What you're going to see is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information. Pretty sick what that man did.
She says her department's working on protecting the personal information of over 250 victims connected to Epstein. California Governor Gavin Newsom says on his podcast he's ordered the state parole board to investigate whether the Menendez brothers would pose a risk to the public if they're released after nearly 3 decades in prison for the killing of their parents.
Are moving forward with an investigation, a risk assessment investigation.
The L.A. District Attorney says he opposes a new trial for the brothers, but hasn't decided whether to back a resentencing bid that could lead to their freedom. Attorneys and relatives say new evidence has emerged that Eric and Lyle Menendez were sexually abused by their father. 4 minutes after the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay. Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
A hospital official in West Texas says the deadly measles outbreak in 9 counties is a big deal. The death of an unvaccinated child yesterday marked the first measles death in this country in a decade. At least 124 cases are being treated. CBS's Omar Villafranca.
This outbreak started in an unvaccinated Mennonite community here in Gaines County. Even though this community is hard to get to, it's not hard for the virus to get out. Public health officials say a Gaines County woman who later tested positive traveled more than 400 miles to San Marcos and San Antonio, visiting 2 universities and tourist hotspots while infected. And now officials are warning people in those locations that they may have been exposed.
It's been a bad flu season, and the FDA has now scrapped an advisory session on next season's flu vaccines. CBS's Alexander Tin reports the expert panel has been a target of Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Every year in early March, the FDA convenes a meeting of its outside vaccine advisors to review updates to the strains selected for the seasonal influenza vaccine. That meeting, a key step to manufacturing the shots in time for the fall and winter, has now been unexpectedly canceled. Advisors were not told why the meeting was called off or whether any meeting will be rescheduled for later this year.
Overseas, Jerusalem reporter Linda Gradstein has the story of the release of the bodies of 4 Israeli hostages in Gaza.
Hamas gave the bodies to the Red Cross, which transferred them to Israel. Israeli officials said 2 of them were killed while in Hamas captivity. Israel has begun releasing 620 Palestinian prisoners, including 71 who were sentenced to life imprisonment. Almost 100 of them will be deported outside the Palestinian territories.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is visiting the White House today to try to convince President Trump that peace in Ukraine will happen only if Kyiv and European leaders are at the negotiating table with Moscow. Michelle Trachtenberg became a star at age 10 in the 1996 film Harriet the Spy. She died yesterday at 39 at her New York City apartment as emergency officials responded to a call. The cause of death is not clear. Trachtenberg solidified her fame in 2 popular TV shows, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Strong is fighting. It's hard, and it's painful, and it's every day.
And Gossip Girl. Her co-star on that show, Blake Lively, called Trachtenberg a deeply sensitive and good person. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Offering small ship experiences with a shore excursion included in every port. And programs designed for cultural enrichment. Learn more at Viking.com.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll have updates at the top of every hour all day long. Now, here are Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. It's the Wake Up Crew continuing our second hour here from News Radio WGNS. First things first, to check up traffic and weather together. This update is brought to you by our friends at Toots.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of sunshine for today. Highs top out near 62 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear skies, diminishing winds, lows falling to the middle 30s. Friday, sunny, highs warm into the lower 60s. Then lows drop to 43 under mainly clear skies on Friday night. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 55.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. Old National Bank in Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, ready to serve you.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good morning. Starting to pick up a little bit more volume on 24 westbound at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway, as that traffic pushes in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County into Davidson County, as traffic also picks up over here in the Mount Juliet area, leaving Wilson County, 40 going westbound into Hermitage, Donaldson, all the way up to Spence Lane. Whether you need a new roof, roof repair, roof inspection, call Independent Roofing Specialists today. Check out irsroofs.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, welcome into hour number 2 of the Wake Up Crew here for this Thursday morning. It is February the 27th, episode 1603 of the Wake Up Crew.
Only one more day in February.
That's right, tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll be here.
It's not leap year.
No.
March 1st on Saturday. Looks like it's going to come in like a lamb.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That means it's going to go out like a lion, though.
Possibly.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Most of the time, yeah.
If you look back over the history of it. So, let's see. We mentioned also daylight saving time is March 9th. So Saturday the 8th, before you go to bed, you change your clocks. Or if you're like this newer generation, they don't even know. They don't have a clock in their house. They don't even know. You get in your car, but your phone automatically changes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
People don't have clocks in their house anymore?
Not many.
I have like 4.
Yeah.
I have a decorative one.
Yeah.
Then I have one that's in front of the TV because the girls didn't want to read an analog clock. So I put one in the TV when they would come over and watch TV. I may get that one. I may remove that one eventually. So they don't come over as much, so I don't need it.
Yeah. I've got
one in my bathroom, which my daughter makes fun of me. But I mean, when you're getting dressed and stuff, you want to know what time it is.
Yeah.
You take your watch off to shower, and you're combing your hair, and putting deodorant, and you got to look up. There it is, right there.
I got to hurry up.
Yeah, you got to hurry up.
Yeah. I only have one in the house, but it's in the living room.
Yeah, but don't you have alarm system set up? I mean, like alarms on your watch and all that stuff for things to get up, or?
Well, I use my watch to wake me up.
Right.
Or not my watch, my phone.
Yeah.
It's right there. I've got a little charging station right there. My watch and the phone.
Do. Yeah.
If you turn your iPhone on landscape and put it on the charger, it displays a clock.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
And the screensaver on my TV is a clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've got one of those.
Yeah. So I always know the time in the bedroom. Anywho, got to change those clocks if you have one to change on March 9th.
I went to Goodwill and bought an old electric clock.
Did you really?
Digital, but electric clock. Just because I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Paid $2 for it.
That's not bad.
It doesn't have a AM, FM or anything. It does, but no, it doesn't. The alarm doesn't work on it anymore, though.
Oh, I see.
That's how I got it for $2. Always trying to find a deal.
Yeah. I guess if you just wanted a clock.
Well, I get up in the middle of the night. You want to know what time it is? It's 3 o'clock. I got.
Yeah, that's why the TV screensaver.
Yeah,
it's really big, so I can see it.
My CPAP machine, I've been averaging like 6 hours on it, so that's pretty good. I've got that down, but
is that going okay now?
No, not really.
Oh,
well, it does, but trying to keep that air in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that problem?
I don't.
Oh, that's right, because you have the little nostril things, don't you? But I don't know if they haven't called me. The CPAP police haven't called me and said I'm not getting enough. There's leakage. They did that the first week. but they haven't called me, so I guess I'm doing okay.
Well, now that they've got you past a month, they probably don't care anymore.
You sleep on your back too. That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
See, I sleep on my side, and it can cause havoc.
Well, so when I get up, it's really annoying. It's super annoying. But my getting up is like an hour before my alarm goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to use the bathroom.
Right.
And so that half hour, or that hour rather, that I have to go back to sleep just really stinks. But I usually sleep on my side when I get back in bed because my back's hurting.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's why I sleep on my side, because it hurts my back. But but the CPAP police don't call you?
No, I with the nasal pillow, it doesn't move when I sleep on my side.
Yeah.
I used to sleep on my stomach, but I can't do that anymore. It hurts my back. So.
Oh, I used to love sleeping on the stomach.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, it was great sleep.
You're not kidding. So how about our song of the day? We're looking at the best breakup songs, and here's a good one. It's kind of a little bit of a throwback. So that's I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. You know, you'll survive that breakup and find someone new. Kind of the thought about that. So our song of the day there. March 2nd, Sunday, would have been Dr. Seuss's birthday. And if it's your birthday, the Dr. Seuss organization is giving away 10,000 copies of The Cat in the Hat to anyone in the U.S. born on March 2nd. So you've got to sign up, and there is a Seuss Pledge website. Just search for it. You can find it. And besides being free, each copy will be personalized, too. So you can claim your copy and have it donated to a needy kid if you want to. But it's that time of the year for reading in the schools day and that kind of thing, too. I don't know, since it being on a Sunday, if it's Monday or what, but I just thought that was kind of cool.
Your birthday has to be on that day.
Yeah, if you share Dr. Seuss's birthday, March 2nd, you can get a free Cat in the Hat.
Okay.
Kind of cool.
Maybe I should, when I read the birthday list on March 2nd, you know.
Just
it's on
everybody.
Sunday, though.
It is on Sunday.
Yeah, no, never mind. I can read it Friday.
Yeah, it'll be the day after.
Remind me to announce that.
I don't even know if I have them. But anyway. Also, I saw this on Facebook, and I've been getting these texts, too. So if you receive a text saying that you have an unpaid toll, like from a toll road, don't click the link. It's a nationwide scam. Report the scam and delete it. I have definitely gotten those. I thought, I haven't been on a toll road, so I didn't click on anything. But it's one of those texts that makes you want to do it. So if you see it, don't do it.
Boy, I'm glad you told me.
Yeah. Thankfully, we don't have tolls around here right now. So, okay, we've got Throwback Thursday coming up as well. It's time for sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Tests at the NFL Combine reveal that potential #1 pick and Penn State star Abdul Carter has a stress reaction in his right foot, and he may have surgery. In the NBA, it's Jalen Brunson's world, and we're just living in it.
Hart will hand to Brunson as he gets across midcourt. 95 seconds left. Steps back on the right wing, guarded by Maxey. Walk up three. It is good. In and out and back in again. Jalen Brunson delivers. And a three-point lead with 1:23 to go.
You just heard it all on the Knicks radio network. They topped the 76ers 110-105. Philly has lost 9 in a row. The Pistons have won 8 in a row after defeating the Celtics 117-97. The Thunder were down 18 and came back to beat the Nets 129-121, while the Clippers outscored the Bulls 122-117. And on the ice, the Jets have now won 11 in a row after outscoring the Senators 4-1.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
When the unexpected happens, fire, water, or storm damage, Farrah Construction can help. Farrah Construction is also there to help when a car slams through the wall, and that seems to happen more often these days. I'm Ron Hall. Let our family at Farrah Construction help you. Call Farrah Construction and we'll board up, put down tarps, secure your home or business until the insurance coverage is approved. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
Are you shopping for lights?
We got it!
Doors?
We got it.
Flooring?
We got it.
Furniture?
We got it here at the Habitat Restore. 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
Find it at the Restore, yeah. We got it at the Habitat Restore. The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:22 here on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. We head over to the Villages of Murfreesboro every Thursday morning at this time. And this morning, we're going to talk to the property manager over at the Villages. It's Matt Kozel joining us today. Matt, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. Property manager. So that means you know what's in every closet and when to get this and that and all kinds of things.
Yes, it's an awesome job. You get to know where everything is and keep the building running smoothly.
You've got every key to the place, I would imagine.
Exactly. Yep.
Somebody has to have all the keys. And have you ever had to help Hope get into her office? She left her keys or anything? Any inside scoop there?
No. She's good with her. She's good getting in and out of her office. But I had to tighten her door so it didn't fly open by itself once. But yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I just try to get some dirt on Hope if I can, but I can't seem to.
No, nope.
How long?
A good one.
Yeah. How long have you been the property manager?
3 months.
3 months. Okay, so fairly new to the job, but you're in a building that I think looks pristine all the time. I mean, and it's not that it's a brand new build either. It's been here for a little bit.
Yep, 7 years, and it's a great place to be.
So,
yep.
Tell me a little bit about the facility. I mean, it must be a pretty tough job with a place that's that big.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I love taking care of all the residents here. They love that maintenance is here and that I'm here, and it's pretty well operating machine. I used to work for apartments, so I'm used to that busy every single minute of the day. So it's a smooth transition.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you have to kind of be on call, and if something happens late, you've got to work all of that out too, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. I'm on call 24/7, and I enjoy taking care of my people.
That has to be something special about that, because I mean, maybe even more so than being property manager over an apartment complex. I mean, this is the home for these folks, and they're like family, and they know they can come to you if they've got an issue.
Yeah, I actually got two family members that actually live here, so it makes me happy to come being the guy to take care of them and all the rest of the awesome people here.
Yeah. We were talking today with the property manager over at the Villages of Murfreesboro, Matt Kozel. And Matt, tell me a little bit about the facility in terms of what you think makes it special. I mean, you said you had 2 family members there. Just maybe the atmosphere, the people that work there, things like that.
Yeah, the people that work here, we are like a family. We take care of each other and make sure everybody is taken care of, and if anybody needs help, we can rely on each other.
Most certainly. We know that the Villages is a great family atmosphere there for the folks that are there, and I mean it's the little things that probably help the residents know that this is home. I mean, they like the fact that there are landlines there in case cell phones don't work, stuff like that.
Yes, they do have landlines, and that's awesome. And we got good. They love the food here, and and a lot of activities. They love the activities, and they're just happy to see there's maintenance here, and they don't have to deal with problems too long. They don't have to wait for them to get fixed. They get fixed right away.
I would think the challenges of, and maybe one of the reasons to start thinking about a facility like the Villages of Murfreesboro is the fact that you don't have to do all of the maintenance and mow the yard and these little things that you have to do around the house. All of that's going to be taken care of.
Yep, exactly. That's me, and me taking care of the buildings, the people, and just making sure they're all happy. And the residents here love their TVs, so that's something that I enjoy doing, making sure they're all set up when they move in.
I bet maybe you have to find some spare remotes every now and then, but that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. They love their TVs.
Oh, goodness. Matt, been good talking to you today. Thanks for being a part of the Villages family and speaking with us this morning.
Yep, I appreciate it too. I love it here.
Matt Kozel joining us, the property manager at the Villages of Murfreesboro. They're at 2550 Willow Oak Trail. That's between Medical Center Parkway and Wilkinson Pike. TheVillagesMurfreesboro.com.
Is your faith built on truth or ancient deception? The book Influence of Babylon from Leon Daniels, host of The Truth Will Set You Free on Sundays, exposes the link between Babylon, Rome, and today's churches. Get your copy of The Influence of Babylon now on Amazon.
Middle Point Landfill's Mike Klassen.
The next closest landfill for Middle Point right now is down in Lewisburg. The MTSU study estimated that's about $90 per ton of waste to get it there.
If we have to take our trash up the creek, that's a lot of travel without a paddle.
Only people that are going to be responsible for those costs are taxpayers.
The cost to take out the trash will trickle down to local residents and businesses.
You double the distance, you double the cost.
There's got to be a better way. The answer's here. That's Middle Point Landfill.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand the impact of these events and make sure that your goals are top of mind. While you can't control market volatility, we'll help focus on what you can control. We can connect in several virtual ways. Start by giving me a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Residents at the Villages of Murfreesboro say it best.
Primarily what brought me here was the memory care facility being right here. And I knew I had to come with my wife, who had Alzheimer's. That was the prime reason. I looked at 10 different facilities around Nashville and decided on this one.
I'm Hope Rogers. Call me at the Villages of Murfreesboro. 615-848-3030.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. Take control of your account management and energy consumption with the MyMTE app. Download from the App Store and manage your account, improve your energy habits, and more. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, back on the Wake Up Crew here on a Thursday morning, February the 27th.
And happy birthday today to Doug Roberts, Patricia Woods, William Harper, Kara Greer, Gene Alsop. That's about 5 names there. I'm sure we're going to get some more, though.
Yeah, we've had a few calls and a few texts as well already. But if you haven't done so, this is your deadline to call or text in birthdays, anniversaries too, for the 27th of February, 615-893-1450. You'll want to get those in here in a hurry, though. In about a half an hour, we're going to announce the entire list of all the names collected this morning and give away that banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue.
When Murfreesboro firefighters knock, they're helping our city by conducting the census. If you haven't filled out the census form, do it today. Return the mailer you received or go online to murfreesborocensus.com. More people counted means more funding for roads, schools, and safety services.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Plenty of sunshine for today. Highs top out near 62 degrees. Winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, mostly clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows fall into the middle 30s. Friday, sunny. Highs warm into the lower 60s. Then lows drop to 43 under mainly clear skies on Friday night. I'm Phil Jensko with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 54.
One of the latest accident is going to be in South Nashville, 1400 block of Bell Road. It's loading up pretty good now with some volume 24 westbound. As you come past Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, Briley Parkway going westbound. They're near the Cumberland River Bridge. That crash is in its cleanup stages. Heavier than it was 15-20 minutes ago on I-40 coming in from Wilson County through the Mount Juliet area. Hey, whether you need a new roof, roof repair, roof inspection, you need independent roofing specialists. Check out irsroofs.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A suspect wanted in connection with the shooting of a 4-year-old boy was arrested on Tuesday in Murfreesboro by the U.S. Marshals. Authorities took 19-year-old Talik Glashaw King into custody, charging him with reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon and tampering with evidence. According to Rutherford County Sheriff Detective Jesse Gamble, the incident took place early Saturday at a home on Tessa Grace Road, where deputies discovered the injured child. The boy, suffering from a gunshot wound, was transported to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital in Nashville, where he underwent surgery and is expected to survive. Investigators determined that Glashaw King fled the scene in an unknown vehicle before law enforcement arrived, taking the firearm with him. King remains in custody at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center with a bond set at $60,000. His court date is scheduled for May 22nd in General Sessions Court, with additional charges pending in another county. Meanwhile, in a separate development concerning Rutherford County, BFI Waste Systems of Tennessee, LLC, released a statement addressing recent discussions regarding the Middle Point landfill expansion. The company announced last week that it had voluntarily decided to drop its appeal for the landfill's northern expansion, citing alignment with the county's long-term vision. However, BFI claims its decision has been misrepresented, fueling division rather than fostering collaboration. The statement specifically called out the city of Murfreesboro, assessing that the city voluntarily intervened in BFI's appeal and continues to use taxpayer funds for litigation against the company. BFI emphasized its role in the community, highlighting that it provides over 200 jobs and offers free disposal services to city and county residents. The company reaffirmed its commitment to working with Rutherford County leadership to develop a long-term waste management solution that serves both the city and the county. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, guys, it's Scott. If you're feeling tired, lacking motivation and drive, gaining weight, or noticing a loss of muscle mass, these could all be signs of low testosterone. Don't wait. Find out now. At Low T Center here in Murfreesboro on Medical Center Parkway, they make it easy to get your levels checked. And with their on-site lab, you'll get those results back in about 25 minutes. Low T Center is not a typical doctor's office. Their physicians specialize in treating low testosterone with customized therapy, or TRT, for each patient. The experts at Low T Center have over a decade of experience experience helping patients achieve life-changing results. And most health insurance is accepted for treatment. For established patients with stable T levels, they also offer a convenient, physician-monitored, self-inject treatment plan that ships directly to your home each month without the need to come into the office for weekly visits. And at Low T Center, you can also get your health evaluated for treatment with prescription GLP-1 weight loss medications. Yep, you can lose weight. Get back to your best. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment today. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew for News Radio WGNS, it's time for a little throwback.
Do you remember these?
All right, Throwback Thursday here for you.
You're looking at me like I'm supposed to go first.
I can go first.
Oh, I got a couple quickies.
Okay.
Do you remember Fuddruckers?
I do.
Now, where was it located? On Memorial, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Where Chesney's was? Didn't it take Chesney's place before that other place did?
I
believe that's right, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. They had a unique building structure. You know, they had like a little tower or something like that in front of it. I remember that. And you know where Main Street Emporium is? You know, where on West Main, where they have music?
Okay, yeah.
There used to be a hatchery, I think. They sold eggs and stuff, you know, and hay and that kind of thing, I believe. That building still exists as West Main or Main Street.
That was Murfreesboro Feed and Seed.
Maybe. I've never been to Main Street, so I don't know. I've never been inside to watch a performance. So, but they have some local bands.
Okay.
Participate over there. So, there you go.
All right.
Fuddruckers. I never went into Fuddruckers either. I don't think I ever did.
You know,
I was still boycotting because Chesney's left.
I guess so.
Well, I love Chesney's.
That was a good place to eat.
Yes, it was.
I only went a few times because we didn't eat out a lot as a kid. But
no, I didn't either. But it was good.
Wish it were still around.
I know. I think they decided the people that owned it decided. It was kind of like what's the Italian place on Northfield, spaghetti place. Starts with an M in it, doesn't it? Start with an M. Meacham's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they just decided to quit. They didn't go out of business. They had plenty of business.
Yeah, I guess restaurant business is tough. From what I hear.
Yeah.
From people that talk about it. Well, I found this clip when I was scrolling through Facebook, and it just kind of caught my attention. I thought it was pretty funny. It's a dad asking his 14-year-old son some 90s questions. Doesn't last very long, but again, I thought it was funny, maybe spark a little conversation this morning. So here is a dad asking his 14-year-old son some questions about the 90s.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Give me an answer to them, okay? What is a fax machine?
If you search, it has a search bar, and if you search up something that like a fact, it will tell you if it's a fact or if it's not a fact.
Okay. What is a Walkman?
Some type of animal.
What is a collect call?
I have no idea.
What is a burnt CD?
A burnt CD?
What is dial-up?
Something having to do with a phone call, like dialing up, like answering a phone.
What is AOL?
A company?
What do they do?
I have no idea.
So AOL was the first to bring email and internet, you know, so didn't know what AOL was, knew it was a company. Dial-up, of course, that was how you got internet back in the day. Remember the modem sound and all that stuff? Don't know what that is. Burnt CD, thought it was actually a CD that you burn. But that used to be you burn your own CDs.
We need to come up with some questions for Dalton like that.
I think it would.
For the 80s or something. We need to go back a little further because he's going to know what a burnt CD is.
Yeah.
And maybe not be so technical.
And we still get a few faxes here, but those faxes are spam.
Yeah.
Nobody sends a fax anymore. So they're just spam.
They're obsolete.
Faxes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I think the county, the last time, this was 3 years ago, we still used the fax machine to send interpersonal documents, but now you can email those documents to you. So I don't know if they still, I need to ask, I'll have to go by there and check and see if Amanda still uses a fax machine or not.
I remember a few years ago, if you had to check your child out of school, they would want you to fax over your driver's license or something like in high school or whatnot.
Right.
And
that was hard to do if you didn't have some place to.
It's easier to do it with your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, just take a picture of it and send it.
Here it is. Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Didn't know what a Walkman was or a collect call.
Is the phone the biggest probably invention that changed the world, really?
I would
Internet
think so.
and the phone.
I mean, just a smartphone with computer and everything right there with you. Music.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. All right. That's a little throwback here on this Thursday. Back to wrap it up in a second.
Shopping for your DIY projects, odds are at the Habitat Restore.
We got it. If you have a painting project going on, we have plenty of paint supplies. Come see us here at the Habitat Restore. Find it at the Restore. If you need batteries, come to the Restore. We got it at the Habitat Restore. 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Remember, we got it today at the Habitat Restore, but it may be gone tomorrow.
We got it, yeah.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At Heritage South Community Credit Union, you won't find crazy promotions with pages of requirements. You won't find endless phone trees with computer voices. You won't find an out-of-state bank focused on turning a profit. Instead, we help when others won't. We've been doing that for our community since we started in a pencil factory in Shelbyville almost 70 years ago. If you're tired of big banks, it's time to try your local community credit union. Visit heritagesouth.org to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Wrapping up the Wake Up Crew this morning, 7:42 our time, and powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, by the way. Take charge of your account and energy usage with the MyMTE app. Just download in the App Store, manage your account, enhance your energy habits. That's MTE, serving to make life better since 1936. Today, we salute our good neighbor of the day, Raquel Victor. She's the good neighbor for all the great things that she does with the area's youth 4-H programs. Raquel Victor is the recipient of flowers today from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio, WGNS. Good neighbor of the day, Raquel Victor. Send in your good neighbors by texting neighbor to our number or going to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. Those are the two ways to get that web form that you fill out, and that's the easiest way to get them to us, because once you fill out the information and it asks you for all the info that we need, you click submit. It's right in my email inbox. You can mail it, or even, say noontime on this afternoon, call the station and Melissa will be glad to take that from you, the good neighbor of the day.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
A hacker got into my bank account, left me a note. Says, please save more money. It was a complete waste of time.
Replay.
Sounds like my bank account.
Yeah. Sounds like my bank account when I paid a bill and didn't have enough money in the account.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
That happened this week.
Really?
Yeah. I paid the bill and I should have waited until payday.
Oh.
And so, yeah. And I had already shoved some money over in my little savings.
When is payday?
It was yesterday.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. There's so little comes in there.
Well,
it's hard to tell. Okay.
Taxes and all, you'll make $1 or $2.
Yeah. Okay.
What have we learned today?
Well, we talked today about the death of Roberta Flack and Jerry Butler and
oh man,
the guy
Jason something.
Yeah. And we also talked.
He was in Deadwood. I know that.
We also talked about the Yankees. They're going to have beards now. They're going to allow them to have beards and facial growth, facial hair.
It's going to be weird.
It is going to be weird.
So their uniforms, they don't change them either. They're the white pinstripes, no name, right?
Yeah, and then the gray with
that's
Yankees
the road
on it. Yeah,
that's the road uniform.
Yeah. So,
I think that one has New York on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe it does. New York. Yeah.
The away team.
Yeah.
Isn't it the away team has?
So it has the NY on it. The home team, the stripes.
Okay.
New York, NY, and then I think New York on the away uniforms.
But don't when you go away, like when Atlanta is away,
they wear Atlanta.
It says Atlanta, and when they're home, it's got the mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's going to be weird to see that for the first time. Also, your dad joke, of course, it was a winner, and then we talked. We kind of talked about the '90s, didn't we? On the throwback.
It was a kid trying to figure out some of the things that we had in the '90s and how to work them, and the phone's always a fun one, you know.
Yeah.
Where how do you call and that kind of thing?
That would happen. I don't even know if Dalton could work a phone.
Well, he got the station phone here, so you have to pick a line and pick it up, and you dial out. So
he's the last of the breed.
Yeah,
I guess
his grandfather had one of those phones.
Oh yeah. Oh, like Andy Griffith uses? Oh, just kidding.
It wasn't a rotary dial. It was one of those fancy push buttons.
Ooh, wow, he was uptown.
But it had like a 50-foot cord on it from when I was a kid because I would take it into my bedroom.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't another phone.
Hiding things from your father.
Well, 8th grade, 9th grade,
Talking to the women.
Yes, of course. I was. Never mind.
I bet you were like the school psychologist